Car Chats episode 9, baby. What up?
You say no.
Today we have our new guest, my girl.
Hey.
What's your name?
Hi,
Girl?
Kirsten Beckett.
Alright, cool. So what's the topic today?
Today we're going to be talking about social media and its impact on society.
So does it have a negative impact or a positive impact?
Both.
Definitely both.
What does
I would
it
say.
lean to the most?
Depends on you, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on your
person
personal
that uses it.
experience.
Let's start with Mix It, guys. That was like the
Wow,
first
Mix It
Yeah, hey.
social media anything.
that we had experienced.
know
Mix
what
It
I'm
for
saying?
me was nice, to be honest, you know.
What was your mixed name?
Rude boy with dollar
Fallen
signs
angel.
and hashtags and underscores, everything. What was yours?
Mine was too hot to handle.
There was a lot of girls though.
An angel.
that.
Girls were angels and too hot
Yeah.
to handle and bad girls or whatever.
And love a girl, love a boy.
Sexy babe.
Yeah.
Wow. And you, mate.
Yo, I had many here. I can't even
The
remember.
only
I
shame.
remember I was
Pretty
nappy boy.
Okay, yeah, that was one of them.
Oh shit. I was nappy boy at one
Happy
point.
boy and pretty boy.
Yeah.
And then we went to BBM.
Yo, BBM was nice.
Yeah, the BBM was
Those
good.
pings.
You didn't have to ask for numbers. So what's your? or can I just scan or?
But it got bad when the BlackBerry Bold came out and we still had the 89, whatever it was.
8520.
8520. Now you saw the, you know,
The
difference in scale or whatever. That was hard. That was a hard pill to take. Because I only had a BlackBerry Curve. Then I jumped straight to Samsung S3 Mini.
Yes,
But
but
anyway,
Okay.
And then
Okay.
everyone went
no,
to
for real
on
though,
us.
like the impact of social media in our lives. Like, I really want to talk about this. So,
I would say it's negative in the relationship aspect because a lot of people get into trouble because of social media.
are you talking
With
about
their-
yourself here,
With
or
their
you talking
partner
in
or
general?
no, in general.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sure everyone can relate. Or no?
Negative.
Not really? Really?
You're not in
No.
relationships.
No, but keep on talking. It's okay.
Yeah, just like, I don't know. There's always snacks out there, you know?
Okay.
In terms of
Concerning
that.
that, yes.
Yeah.
Concerning that, I agree. But like when it comes to relationships, there's also this. I feel like you get motivated when you see some couple goals, and you're like, you know what?
Even
I can
me,
actually
want
do
to.
this for my bare hair, and
But sometimes that
Some
couple
people
goals
use
can
that
put pressure.
as like expectations.
Yeah.
Like that's what you expect when you get in a relationship. Couple
true.
goals are nice, but like you shouldn't like get in a relationship and like it
Based on
must
couple
be
goals.
like that.
It's true.
That's the
then
negative
you're gonna
aspect.
get
Couple
there.
goals.
Because then you're gonna get there and then you see this is not what I imagined, and then it's just downhill from there. Then what?
I fully agree. But like the thing is, some people aren't creative, and
Okay, what do you mean?
social media can be a way for them to find creativity.
Yeah.
Basically, to like pick
In
up
terms
creativity
of?
from someone else. Like let's say I'm not very romantic, and I see, I don't know if you remember that Twitter boyfriend Olympics or whatever, when they like you'd come home and you just see flowers and candles on the
and
floor,
chocolates and whatever.
you know
Confidence.
things like that. Now next thing you know, homeboy is motivated. You come home.
Do it for
Wouldn't you like to
babe.
see that?
You know what's rough? When you guys break up and you have to delete the pictures.
Of social media.
That's one thing that I'll
even
never.
That's why you don't even post.
That's why you don't
Just
post. I don't understand. Like for me, some people like who overdo it. Like every day, it's a new picture. It's like
Yeah,
me
yeah.
and Bae. Like why?
everything,
And then when
my
you break
all.
up, you don't post. You must
So you
also
just use
tell
the
us.
stories, guys.
But some people are like
Exactly.
that, you know, when they
24 hours.
when they're involved in a relationship, they want to publicize it, you know, not just because. you know,
That's why it's
social
painful
media.
when you break up.
But you
'cause
can't be
publicize
extra
it.
about
Them,
it.
you know.
Is it
Just
bad to
wanna-
not post your partner?
It's not.
No.
It's up to you.
Depends.
But if you overpost, that also welcomes other people
Okay,
into
fine.
your
Let's
relationship.
not talk about overposting or whatever. Let's talk about posting your partner because you've been proud of, you know, them
That's
and
exactly why
and
you do
whatever.
it, 'cause you're proud.
Yeah,
Is it
that
bad if
should
you
be
don't?
any reason.
No, it's not.
Can it be considered you hiding them or being embarrassed? of them
That's where the
if
problem comes in.
Not necessarily.
It depends on the, I think it just depends.
It depends on the person.
your partner and how well, like the type of relationship that you guys have. If he posts pictures on Instagram every single day about everything but you, it's like, huh?
and you post other girls but you.
Then it's a bit child. But if this guy is like he doesn't even remember his password to like his social media stuff, then I guess it doesn't matter.
If he's a scarce poster, then it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. If he's a constant poster, then he doesn't put you on.
What if
that
your
means-
partner? What if your partner doesn't want to be posted? Doesn't want to be like.
Then it's
posted?
different.
That's him.
Then it's
Okay,
okay.
What must you do? He doesn't
I
want.
think it's bad when it looks like you're not in a relationship.
Yeah.
When you hide your partner, basically, like Rudy said.
Yeah, yo, that's,
When
that's it.
you look like you're living your best life. That time you're in a relationship. Then
So
it's like,
what's the difference between hiding your partner and just being a private person? Like you just don't want people to know your stuff.
Hiding your
take a
partner,
picture of his watch or something, but
Yeah, be
don't show
very
his
subtle
face.
about it.
Like,
hiding your partner,
show that there's someone.
like I would consider it as if you posting all the time with you and your squad, blah blah blah, you and yourself, whatever, cool, and you never post your partner, but you're still posting constantly. That's hiding. If you never post on Instagram and you don't post him, then okay or whatever. You
Guys,
don't
we
post
have
on Instagram.
WhatsApp status now. You can write a little thing about your partner.
And then your
Yeah,
mom must
this
see it.
gang.
Imagine
Block your
Why is your mom not blocked?
The thing is, my mom has many numbers, so hey, I didn't block enough, so
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Is it bad if you don't conform to the standards of social media, or is it bad if you do conform? You get my question?
Yes.
I think it's bad if you do conform.
Yes, I agree.
Because
Wait,
why?
Let's define it.
You said standards of social media. Why are you
What do you
following
Well,
the
it
standards
depends.
of
It
social
depends
media?
on what those standards are.
Yeah.
Actually,
What do you
For
mean?
example,
Give an example.
I'm gonna take this example. So like Instagram, like for you to be popular, you need to have like over 1,000 followers. Some people go and buy followers, like
True.
to become
And likes as well.
and buy likes and stuff like that. That's you conforming to the standards of
Set
social
by
media.
social media that you have
That's
to be
bad.
popular to have 1,000
I feel like
followers.
that's because
and
why,
whatever.
why are you lying? Why are you buying followers? Like what the hell? It's just it doesn't even make sense. So that's bad.
And likes. People like to get a certain amount of likes.
Yeah.
People
So you
even
Like,
take
What
it's
do
a
likes?
thing.
What do likes mean for you then? Cause
It's a thing. I know, like with my sister, you know that generation, the
yeah,
younger
these
kids.
2000s.
She's
Oh
like,
man.
no, I have to post at a certain time to get a certain amount of likes.
Yeah, like-
and I'm like,
No,
what?
I post at a
It's so
certain
technical.
time.
yeah, it's peak times,
People
guys.
must see, hey,
peak time.
you want majority of your
Get the
followers
likes.
to...
Isn't that standards of social media now?
Not really.
Yeah.
Not really.
No,
Why
it's
not?
just you want to post when everybody's there.
So
Not
they
really
can see
standards.
and then you can get the likes and attention.
But that's not
Why
the
wouldn't you
stand-
post at 2 a.m.? Why wouldn't you post at 2 a.m.?
Because there's no one at 2 a.m.
But they
so
can, but they
confused.
can see it,
I was
but they
like,
can
wow,
see it the
right,
next day.
Yeah, they can see
No,
me.
it's not about that.
Because now Instagram
But
doesn't
they
have
can
that
still see it
chronological
the
order
next
thing.
day.
So
That's not a
They can still
standard.
see it the next day though, guys. I promise.
So
it
That's
is
not
a standard.
No.
Because you want to be seen.
at as a
But then
certain
what
time.
is the
And-
point of Instagram?
And where did the
that's why to
wait,
be
whoa,
seen,
wait,
though.
wait, wait, where did the hype of being seen come from? From standards.
Okay, but what is the point of Instagram?
To be seen
For your
true.
followers to
I
see your
feel
work.
like originally
But they will see your work
Instagram was made
After you
for like
post it at a
to
certain
share
time.
your experiences.
Yeah.
So if you're going bungee jumping or whatever, you're gonna be like, take a picture, share on Instagram, you're going bungee jumping.
If you're
Yeah.
on culture,
But now
I'm
it's
gonna
more
share,
like a-
I
you
was
see?
on
now
culture.
it's more like
Now it's more like a, you gotta have the aesthetic, you know, like
And you have to be
your
popular.
page has to be, it has
Like-
to intertwine, it has to look like
See, intertwine is a real
rhyme.
word.
You know, no, it is a real word.
We knew it was
But you know what my problem is? You know what my problem is with this is, okay, firstly, I feel like they created Snapchat for that, for on the go.
Yeah.
But then when it comes to things like Instagram and having to post on the go, I mean, they made stories. I don't know. But anyway, I lost my train of thoughts. You know what? Let's just
He always does this.
always.
But it's good now because people are actually getting like jobs from Instagram.
That's the positive
Like
side now
Yeah.
of social
and
media.
people's pages are actually like really dope. So that's the good
People
part.
are getting jobs, people are getting hookups, people are getting gigs.
They're getting
That's the
creative
lovely part of
online.
social media. But I've seen people literally die and lose themselves over trying to impress people on social media. That's the sad part. Like
that is the sad part.
like I know someone who like his goal in life is to be known on Twitter. You know, okay, I don't know him personally, but I know of him. That's his goal in real life, to be known on Twitter. He does and says the most ridiculous things just so he's known on Twitter. But then in real life, you see, man, it's just like, it's this guy, you know.
People who fake it for like attention. and
Fake it till you make it.
baby.
Lol, can I
Or
talk
make it
about
then you
like
fake it.
a personal experience, the impact of social media? I think like most of us can relate to it. Like when when I was younger, being dark skinned wasn't really as hyped as it is now. It wasn't always black girl magic. It wasn't always
Melanin
melanin popping. It wasn't always highlight
them.
popping, you know.
What do you mean?
It was usually it was you could see it not even like just with people, you could see it in music videos, you could see it in models, you could see
Adverts.
it exactly through everything. It was always light-skinned girls, you know. It was even when it comes to weight, it was always like skinnier girls who got a lot of attention. But then social media, like it changed that a lot, you know. Now like the dark-skinned girls, you see them in music videos, you see them modeling, you see them in adverts, you see them like everywhere, you know. And even though it's like it's a little bit of a trend, you know, even with natural hair, that's also a little bit of a trend, you know. Some people are just jumping on it because it's a trend. But personally, like social media, it helped a lot of dark-skinned girls to gain confidence, you know, to be happy in your own skin, to be happy with your own weight, to be happy like internally. So sometimes social media is bad, but you know, sometimes it's also a good thing.
It's
it
a
helps
good thing
you
when
a
it
lot.
lifts you up positively, then that's a good thing. But some people, it breaks them down because they don't look a specific, like a certain way, or or they don't have certain things. It's like you can take a picture of just your shoes and stuff like that, and someone will look at it and be like, I don't have that, and their goal becomes just getting those shoes or just looking like
they
that.
can post.
If they don't look like that, it's just like they're not good enough for them. That's where it becomes negative. It breaks people down. As you said, the followers and the likes, it just, people, like for me, I hate it when people like revolve around social media only, like their life is about that. If they don't have, in real life they don't have friends, but having friends on social media is like,
Can you talk about something, right?
Can I say something?
Say.
Hugo.
Just hold your
first.
thoughts, Hugo.
Thanks, Hugo. Okay, no, Hugo, go.
All right, but this thing of especially with Instagram, right? If somebody posts their lavish lifestyle, right? Cars, clothes, money, and somebody feels, you know, they don't take their self-esteem is lowered by that. Should we blame the poster, or should we blame the person who's viewing that?
the person
First
feeling
viewing.
that.
What about you? You said that too.
Wait, I
Because
didn't
wait,
get it.
what is the
The
post
person
of
that's viewing it.
Instagram?
So
It
if
is for
you
you to
post
see
it,
my life.
I see it, and then
so
I
the way
start
you
feeling
feel about my
bad.
life, that's up to you.
Oh, okay.
But now can
But
that be
you know-
considered you flexing now?
No, I'm showing you my life.
Okay,
Yeah.
I
there's
feel
levels
like
to
it
this.
depends on the intentions of both anyway. So if I'm posting this picture, like, and I'm like, oh my gosh, people are gonna see me, that means I'm gonna get a lot of likes. My intention's already in the structure. If you're also the person who's viewing it, you're like, oh my gosh.
But sometimes you just post and other people take it their own
Their own
way.
way, exactly.
So like you can
Yeah.
just post and the person's
also-
like, nah, she's just trying to show that her highlight,
Yeah,
like she's just
that's
trying to,
I like
yeah.
it's popping
For real, because everyone's entitled to their
on opinion, and you can't control people's reaction to whatever
Yeah,
it is that
that's
you do.
true.
So
That is very
ultimately,
true.
it's the viewees or the viewers' fault.
You know what my problem is? It's the
What?
fact that social media, it ruins you, it then builds you up.
You can make
Like
or break you.
it does both.
Yeah.
And that's really annoying because, like, for example, you know how you spoke about the melanin popping or whatever. That only started what, like a few years ago?
A few years ago.
If not this year.
Not even a few years
I
ago.
feel like it's the
Like it started
Like
recently.
at the
you know?
end of like last year. So.
It came strong now.
Yeah, I know, it came really
was
strong.
sleeping on it
But then
though.
before it was obviously, oh no, all these skinny
Yellow
models,
bone,
Yes.
all these things.
That's true.
And now, you know, it's life is it does this. It's a game. It literally just switches up on you, and you can never
Catches
predict.
you off guard like
Because
a
next
hiccup.
thing you know, end of the year again, they say, hey, I'm a yellow pawns.
Then we back to the square one, baby.
No, then it depends
But
on
then
on
it depends
the
on
person,
how
eh?
you take it
Exactly.
from
So,
there.
Exactly.
so
Well,
it's
depends
your
on the
fault for
person.
being destroyed by
won't go back
social
to-
media in the
Yes.
first place.
Exactly. That's
But it's not like in like the way her example, it wasn't like, it was just that it's nice to finally be like
Acknowledge.
acknowledged for like who you are, like natural hair, like it's nice to be acknowledged, it's nice to be put out there. But then even if you're not put out there, it doesn't matter what it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, no,
what
I
they
Supposed to say,
it's nice, but it doesn't mean that, okay, now you've been woke. Like, now we all know that whether you have natural hair, whether you have like silky hair, whatever you call it, everybody's beautiful. Whether you're dark, whether you're light, you're beautiful. But now don't rely on that, on like what the people said on social media. Take it, use it to build you, and move on with your life. Don't now stay there and dwell like, yo, no, because I'm melanin, I'm gonna stay hot on Instagram. Or whether you're light skinned or not, no, because I'm light skinned. Take it for yourself and then go and do you, boo, like shine in your own
So
way.
basically, what you're saying is, when you come onto social media, take your part and go.
That's it.
Yeah.
So if you see melanin popping, take your
Take
melanin
that.
popping and go.
Take it
If somebody says
Exactly.
melanin is not popping, leave it alone.
Yeah,
for you,
for
it's
real.
your
It
portion.
shouldn't even
You just be
matter to
gone.
you.
Away. Cool.
You should have as much confidence as possible.
So basically, social media standards don't matter.
They
They
don't.
really don't.
They don't.
Or do they really?
No, it's up to
Man,
you.
it's just like you disagree.
They
What?
shouldn't matter.
No,
but
I agree.
they
I agree that they
actually
don't matter.
So who's had a bad or a negative experience rather with social media? What happened? You had a negative experience.
I also had him.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't mind. It was Instagram.
Just make it snappy.
Okay, let me. Okay, it's really short.
She bought likes,
Instagram. No, I
and then they
didn't.
disappeared.
Okay, it was like a while ago though, like a really long time ago. I just felt like I would literally go and stalk all these pretty girls and be like, why am I not like this? And
Yo, that's-
it just got to me. It really, really got to me because I just felt like my pictures weren't good enough, and I would take pictures in a certain way just so I can get a certain
of
number of
attention,
likes,
yeah.
and so that and I would get so happy after that. And then I realized that like I was wasting my time.
It's not worth it.
Because like
Was that happiness short-lived?
it really was, because like I'll look at the picture, I'll see comments, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, finally! I beat my record, and then my life goes on. And I was just like, and eventually what I did was I decided I wasn't gonna post for like forever, literally. So I was off Instagram for like a really, really long time. And
2
then when
months.
I came back, I was
Okay,
it
stalker.
wasn't.
Counting.
It was quite long. It was like in
No, I'm messing
2015
with
though. And then when I came back, I realized that I really don't need Instagram in this life. Because I
So
was
you
still
deleted it?
flourishing without it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
But you
yeah.
can also post your.
Storyless.
I followed I used to have a crush. I followed him on Instagram. He didn't follow me back. And he's not even Insta famous or anything. He's normal like the rest of us.
Who? Sorry?
Okay, like
This
some
is
of
really
us.
Samuel.
Some!
Okay.
So I followed him. He didn't follow back. I unfollowed him and I followed him again. And he didn't follow back.
Playing games.
And then I unfollowed and followed one more time and he blocked me.
He didn't want you.
So deep.
I thought maybe he doesn't see that I'm following him.
Nah,
That's why he's not following me back.
That's why he blocked you.
He blocked me.
Know when to let go.
A whole block.
Were you
I
depressed
was.
after that?
I had wounds.
Why?
My crush blocked me. I've never spoken to him, but he's blocked me. Now I can never speak to him because he's gonna know.
Are you
it
still
was me.
blocked?
Yeah, I'm still blocked.
Oh, shame.
Create
But
a
it's
new
fine.
account
Yeah.
and make sure that your name is there.
Guys.
Yeah, people who
This
create new
guy,
accounts. He's got
had,
like 9
7
Instagram accounts in the last 7 years.
But you must understand,
You think
guys.
it's-
Understand what? Who you?
It's a new
feed.
theme. It's a new feed.
No, but isn't it just new
Followers.
feeds?
Absolute shit, bro.
New
just
followers.
delete
You
your
know when you have
pictures.
1,000 followers and only 200 like, and you're like, you guys.
Bye, let me start again.
You start
I
again.
feel like that's normal though.
What?
That's literally like normal.
Yeah.
What's
The
normal?
800
900 followers. My
Shout
highest,
out.
my highest like
I haven't been to 800 funerals.
That's
So what happened to
good.
them?
That's bad, bro.
That's not bad. What the hell?
900 and something followers. My
Okay.
highest
Okay, so the
260.
conclusion is social media can be good and bad, or bad.
The ball is in your court as to
Yeah, take what you
what it
want and
does to
go.
you. You get me, blood.
Post your picture
At the end
and
of the day,
go.
likes don't really matter.
Yes.
But don't forget to like.
Wait, before
I mean, like our pictures.
can I just
And
give a young shout out to Dorcas
Dorcas.
at JSWD on
Nah,
Instagram.
you don't
Shout
real
out to
you.
you for your love and your
no,
support.
your
Thank you so
support.
much. God bless you. Have a good day. Don't forget to like,
Share,